Long story short, in that video, Essendon and St Kilda were pretty horrific statistically, and therefore both those teams heavily overperformed in 2023. They'll both drop down in 2024. And so I think for St Kilda, maybe try and focus on those statistics that they are lacking in, and not just random stats. The stats that I went through are the key stats for every season that the premiers tend to do good in, or the top four. And St Kilda were never good, never ever good. They'll never top at those. So they can't keep fluking these wins, and they can't keep overperforming. Okay, so they've got to go to the sole issue and get better and focus on those stats. For Richmond, I put my New Year's resolution as sell players whilst they're still worth something. I feel like Richmond have so many what-if players and so many I don't know, just players that seem like system players, or players that, you know, they could be good, or they're good one week and bad for a month. Like, there's just a lot of players we need to get rid of. We, obviously, go for Richmond. I think we need to sell a lot of players, even if that's got to be Dustman. If we can get money for Shea Bolton, I know he's great, but I want to get some value in. So, you know, those 27, 28 plus, any of them have trade value, get them out the door so we can bring some good draftees in, because we're in big trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. Our youth doesn't look good. Our experience is now retiring. So I think whilst we can sell players with trade value. For Port Adelaide, I put support Rosie. What that means is Tom Jonas, as the ex-captain, is gone. This young guy, I like it. I like the idea, but there needs to be a lot of support for him, because, you know, just because he has the qualities and attributes to be a good leader doesn't necessarily mean he will be. He will be a good leader if he gets the support that he needs, and that's from experienced teammate Ollie Wines, Travis Boak, Charlie Dixon, those sorts of players. They've got to almost be captains without being captains, if that makes sense. So they've got a guy to nurture Rosie. You know, we've seen, for example, Zach Merritt when he was a young captain. That didn't quite work out at Essendon. So I think it will work out. I think Rosie is an absolute star, and is better for Butters for that matter. But I think for Port Adelaide, try and sort of ooze him into the role and help him, support him along the way. For North Melbourne, I put Keith Clarko. I guess sort of a touchy one there, but try and put things in place that will keep him at the club all season. I'm not sure what that entails, but anything where his mental health could improve and he could be, you know, as in love with coaching again, try and put those things in place. I don't think that makes sense, but it kind of does. For Melbourne, I put fix the culture. So simple, fix the culture. What does that mean? What does that entail? Get rid of Oliver? Maybe. Get rid of Goody? Maybe. Get rid of the higher ups? Maybe. Whatever you need to do, the culture has to be fixed, because, you know, the culture will ultimately define their success, both the now and the future, because I can guarantee you a lot of players won't be